Race 2 of round 3 got underway on a cold Sunday morning, but the drivers wasted no time turning up the heat. Gary Lang and Trent Rubb launched into a drag race towards turn 1, with Lang narrowly winning the sprint to the corner. From the second row, Terry Skeen produced a blistering start, blasting past both Rubb and Murray Riley and making the most of the late braking into turn 1. Further back, Clayton Mortensen held on to the Group B lead ahead of Matt Corney, while Group A's Nathan Marks immediately began carving his way through the Group C runners. Running the clubman configuration for this race, the field arrived at turn 3 in close formation. Lang led the way with Skeen, Rubb and Riley all within striking distance, with Corney pulling alongside Mortensen around the outside of turn 3. Marks continued his charge forward, now looking for a way past Matt Devitt. The tail end of Group A was already coming under pressure from Group B, with a cluster of Commodores and a lone BMW charging towards turn 6. Riley was the next driver to make a move. Diving down the inside of Rubb into turn 3, Riley made the pass stick to take third place. Behind them, Marks was closing rapidly on Corney. On the run down to turn 6, Corney appeared to wave his fellow BMW driver through, allowing Marks to move up to 6th. Marks wasn't finished. He immediately began applying pressure to Mortensen, looking to fight his way back towards the rear of the Group A runners. Down into turn 3, Marks sent the BMW down the inside and completed the move, taking the position from the Holden. The fight for second was now intensifying. Riley closed in on Skeen and made his move into turn 6. Skeen locked up under braking as Riley swept past, taking second place and immediately setting his sights on the race leader. Marks continued his rapid progress through the field, taking fourth from Rubb into turn 3. Further back, Corney was still hunting for a way past Mortensen. The opportunity finally arrived on the run down to turn 6. Mortensen appeared to encounter trouble, allowing Corney to breeze past and take control of the Group B lead. Back in Group C, Stephen Hearns and Gary Allen were locked in their own battle, with Hearns using everything he had to keep the BMW behind. Allen had a look down the inside into turn 6, but decided to bide his time. Meanwhile, Gary Anger wanted a piece of the action. He and Devitt began trading attacks as their battle quickly became one of the closest fights on the circuit. At the front, Lang continued to lead, but Riley was closing the gap with every lap. Unbeknownst to Corney, part of the front of his BMW had come loose during the race. The missing section would eventually be returned to him by Marks after the race. Back on track, Devitt made another attempt on Anger. Into turn 3, Devitt went around the outside, but Anger held firm and forced him to concede the position by turn 4. Further ahead, Marks was now glued to the rear bumper of Skeen and looking for his opportunity to take the final podium position. That opportunity came at turn 6. Marks dived down the inside and completed the overtake to move into third. But Skeen wasn't giving up. Down the main straight, Skeen tucked into the slipstream and pulled alongside Marks. The two cars charged towards the next corner, with Skeen winning the drag race and retaking third. But Marks was beginning to suffer from a serious problem. Heading into turn 3, smoke began pouring from the BMW. Marks ran wide through the corner as the issue worsened, effectively ending his race. He returned to the pits, handing fourth place back to Rubb. Meanwhile, Anger and Devitt were still refusing to give each other an inch. The pair ran side by side through turn 4 and down towards turn 5 as the leaders closed in, threatening to put the battling duo a lap down. Lang successfully negotiated his way past them, but Anger and Devitt immediately resumed their fight. This time they went side by side through turn 6. Down the main straight, Anger had the advantage, but Riley swept past the pair as they battled. The following lap saw another side-by-side encounter through turn 6, with Angus Commodore once again holding the upper hand. At the front, Riley was closing in on Lang, but it was proving to be too little, too late. Gary Lang crossed the line to claim his second victory of the round, with Riley finishing second. But the fight for third was going right down to the wire. On the final lap, Rubb launched a move down the inside of Skeen, catching the Commodore driver by surprise. Skeen immediately fought back. He had a look into turn 5, but couldn't make the move stick and was forced high onto the curb. Everything came down to the final corner. Exiting turn 6, Skeen got a strong run and pulled alongside Rubb. The two cars sprinted towards the checkered flag in a drag race for the final podium position. Skeen had just enough. He pipped Rubb at the line by the smallest of margins to secure third in an action-packed finish. The final order saw Gary Lang take the win by half a second over Murray Riley, with Terry Skeen and Trent Rubb separated by less than 2/10 in the fight for third. Matt Corney drove home to another Group B victory, finishing 5th outright. Gary Anger won the intense battle with Matt Devitt to take the Group C honours. Stephen Hearns finished ahead of Christopher Forsythe, who managed to pass Gary Allen before the finish. Nathan Marks and Clayton Mortensen were unable to finish the race.